Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, Blacktail Heaven. Today I'm going to be making a video on my CZ 457 American, and might be wondering why I have two. I'm going to explain that right now and explain a little bit about the rings. That's what the video is mostly going to be about, not specs or trigger or anything on this gun itself. Safety check, it's clear. Alright, so you might be wondering why I have two of the same rifle here. Reason why is I bought the 22 long rifle first at a local Turner's. It was on sale. It came with a pair of rings. I thought it was a good deal. I didn't have a high-end, good bolt action 22. I have a lot of semi-automatics, but not bolt action, so that was the whole reason why I got it. Once I got it and started thinking about, putting in a scope. The scope started looking to scopes. I was gonna be about $200 more into it with the scope, and I decided, I just did a lot of thinking. I have a 452 CZ, and which is the first earlier model, and in 17 HMR that has a scope on it. And I just started thinking, like, is it worth putting a scope on this 22? It's a bolt action. How much fun am I really gonna have with it? Even though I know it's fun, I have a lot of high-end 1022s. So pretty much I ended up wanting the 17 HMR. And I knew they had another one there in the store that was the same thing, 22 long rifle, but they were selling it with an extra barrel. Because these guns, as you know, you could change the barrels within 5 minutes. You could have the barrel swapped out. So I was like, I don't have to buy another gun. I'll just call CZ or go on their website, order another barrel, and fine. I'll be cool. I'll just swap the barrel out if I want to. And I went on their website, and I called them. I find out that they're back ordered almost 2 years. People have put in orders a year and a half ago. They have no idea when they're gonna get more, when they're gonna ship out, and they're extremely hard to get. There is one or two custom makers, barrel makers that sell you the barrel, but I didn't want to go that route. I didn't want to spend that much money. It was supposed to be something simple, not another project. So that's when I decided that the easiest way to get that extra barrel was just going to be going back and buying the other rifle they had there. I got lucky when I got there. They had actually dropped the price, I think like $60 or $70, because it was there for a while. Nobody was picking it up. And I bought it, and here we are. I swapped the barrel out, and this one here is in a 17 HMR. And this one's the original one I bought in 22. I might sell it. I have a buyer who's interested, so I'm gonna make my money back. So that's the barrel. That's the issue with the barrel. So if you're in the market for one and you're thinking about maybe swapping or ordering a barrel, just keep in mind that it's gonna be really hard to find a factory barrel. The 22 factory barrels are available online on eBay, but the 17 or 20, I have never seen a 22 Magnum other than from a custom manufacturer. But factory, it's gonna be really hard to find that 17 or the 22 Magnum. So if you're gonna buy one and you have the option of buying the package deal, I would just go ahead and do it then, because later on it's gonna be hard. Okay, so as far as the rings, I always go with Tally's. On the 452 I have, it came with the scope and it has CZ rings on it, so I didn't have to worry about it. Usually I call Tally, I tell them what gun I'm going with. Like I said before, with scope, the objective, and I have no problems. He sends me what I need, and no, we don't have any problems. This time, since the first rifle, the 22 long rifle I got, came with rings, and they were Leopolds. They were the mediums. They were these here. I put them on the gun, and I like the way they look. I've used Leupold before. These are steel rings. They're not the aluminum ones. Tally makes steel rings also. But I was like, I already got these. I like them. The finish look great. with the gun. It matched the bluing very well. This is not a high gloss blue, but it's like almost, I want to say like a semi-gloss, kind of a matte. And the rings are matte. Went well with the gun. So I put the rings on the gun. These are say CZ Rimfire cross slot 3/8 inch, 1 inch medium. You know the rings I got. I put them on the gun. I picked up a Vortex. I forgot what model it is. I showed it in one of the videos. Because I was gonna barrel it to a 17, I went ahead and picked up something with a little bit more magnification, a little bit bigger, and it looks good on this gun because this gun does not look like a 22. If you show this gun, this gun could be a same size as a 243. It just looks like an adult gun. It's not. This is not like the kid's 22 gun. This is a high-end, well-made, expensive 22, 17, or 22 Magnum. So I went ahead and I bought, it was on sale, a Vortex scope. The objective was a 44. When I put these scope rings on, the mediums, the fit and finish was fine. I put the scope, it didn't fit. The bow was hitting the objective, was hitting the barrel. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just buy some highs. They should work. It's just one step, was just a little small clearance issue. I said the high will be fine. And that's when I started kind of like, you know what, I'm gonna buy this. Let me make sure I'm buying the right thing. So I start going on the forums, and the forums are telling me I need to buy the 11 millimeter. So what I have here. Same thing, high and matte, but the 11 millimeter. And then other forums and other people were saying, no, you need to buy the 3/8. That's what I have here. So I was kind of confused. Then some guys are saying, well, if your gun was distributed by Beretta in America, it's 3/8. If your gun is European CZ and you're in Europe, it's gonna be 11 millimeter. So I was confused. I was getting 3/8, American, European, 11, and where it depends where your gun's from, and so I get confused. So I go on the CZ website, and I'm trying to figure it out. I get into the specs, and on the CC website, it's telling me all guns, 457 Americans, are using the 11 millimeter rings, base. This is the base, the bottom I have in here, the base, bottom ring. So, but I already knew the 3/8 was fitting right because I already had put the 3/8 on it. It just, I was having clearance issues, but the rings were fitting nice. So I go with what CZ website says. I buy the 11s from, I think, Optics Planet or something. And I bring them back. I put them on the rifle. Well, by then it's on the 17 now. And they look like crap. It just don't like, it doesn't look right. The fitment was not right. There's gaps. I'm seeing light. You can just tell it's not the right ones visually. I put the 3/8 again, and it's just nice. The bottom ring against the rail, there's no light coming through, and the fitment is just, it's right. And that's when I'm like, man, I think I got the wrong rings, and I was gonna return them, and I ended up buying the 3/8 highs, and these are the right ones. And I decided, I was gonna make this video for somebody else that might be in the same situation or buys a 457 here in the US, or is about to put a scope on one or something. This video might be helpful. Pretty much that's the video. It's just it ended up being a little expensive because I had to buy two sets of rings. These were already here. These are still going to work with the 22 long rifle. I'm going to put a smaller scope on that. If I don't sell the rifle, or if I sell it, they'll take the rings with it because they're going to use a smaller objective. 40, anything 40 or smaller would work with the the lows. These are the lows, right? No, medium. So anything 40 or less will work with the medium, and anything above 40, you're gonna need to step up to the highs. But 3/8 is the one that worked with mine. It's kind of weird. You go on the CZ website and it's telling you to go with the 11s, but I did not like them. They might work, it's just a 22 or 17. There's not a lot of recoil, but I didn't like the fitment. The light that you could see, it just doesn't look right. And the 3/8, you put them on and it just looks like it's gripping more, the angle, and there's no light. So that's the problems I had with the rings. I had to figure that out. And then the barrel, that's the other thing. If you're in the market, just get the one that, and you could get the one with the 2 barrels, just go ahead and do it. Because it's going to be hard to get that barrel later on down the road if you decide that you want the 17 or 22 Magnum or whatever it is. And that's it. Thanks for watching. This is a short video about the CZ. I'll be making a video maybe of me putting the scope on, the 17. I have the scope already. Maybe I'll do a video comparing this 17 against the 452 17 I have. And then my uncle has a real nice Ruger 17. Real high-end, nice gun too. Don't see them too often. And I think there'll be a nice comparison, that Ruger against this 457. Both real good, beautiful guns. Maybe be making more videos on this later on. But for now, that's it. It was just about the rings and the barrel, the issues I had. Hopefully you guys, this video helps you and you don't do the same mistakes I did. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.